best friend, I'm trying fucking with you. First met the bitch, they said it real so.
Hey, Angie, it's K. Angie, you already know. Alright, guys, so as you can see, K is not here. I miss her so much, like so much. But don't mind my TV. There's a little topic that I want to talk about, but before I do, I just want to say, if anybody's ever going through something, it's normal, it's okay, but always remember that there's people out here that will try and help you and do the best they can for you. So don't ever feel like you're alone, because 9 times out of 10 you're not alone, and somebody cares even if you don't know that they care. Well, as y'all can tell by the title, depression is real. And that's the topic that I'm going to be talking about today. Depression is a really sensitive topic when it comes to certain people, and it was for me for a little bit of my time here on earth. I recently, for the past year and a half-ish, have been depressed. Now, I wasn't clinically depressed, like, I don't know if that's the right word, but I wasn't like diagnosed as being depressed. But in the ends of it, I like really sat down and, thought about it, and was like looking on my actions and what I was doing at the time. So as I determined I was like depressed, and I was also going to like little talks about depressions and stuff like that. Not too little talks, but I was having conversations with people about depression and what they've gone through and stuff like that. So I realized some of the symptoms. Now I feel better, but whenever I was depressed, I felt like I had no one to turn to. Even though there was clearly people there for me, I still felt like everybody was closing in on me, and all the walls was just like stuck together, and it was like not breaking whenever I wanted to like try and talk to someone about my feelings, that I couldn't. So I was watching a video by prodbyjayc. Shout out to you. And he was talking, and he was saying his opinions and trying to help people who was going through depression, and a lot of the things he said was true. Like, don't ever be afraid to talk to someone, and depression is not something that anybody should take lightly. And it's a topic that I feel like doesn't get a lot of shine on, like, a lot of the times. And being depressed is like one of the worst things, one of the worst state of minds you can be in, because the mind is one very powerful source, and sometimes you do things without thinking first, but of course it was with your mind, of course, but like, you do things without even knowing why you did it, and it's freaky. But it's so, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, depression is so sneaky, like, and you wouldn't even know that you're depressed. You would think, oh, you're fine and everything, but in reality, everybody else is like, no, you're not fine. You're like, you're not yourself. You're not smiling. You're not happy. You're not moving normally. Like, people who really, really know you and care about you would notice. sometimes they don't notice, and it's okay. It's not their fault. I wish it was that easy to detect, because sometimes you're calling out for help but not actually calling out for help. But it's okay. Depression is one tricky son of a gun, but it's okay. Like, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry and don't have answers to everything. And it's okay to also lean on people, and it's okay to also have somebody lean on you. Just don't be afraid to, like, talk to somebody. Like, just talk to somebody before you do something or hurt yourself or anything like that, because that's like one of the worst things that you could do. Like, because think about it, when you do that, you may hurt people, and I'm pretty sure hurting people is not something you want to do, but it can happen. But I'm gonna tell y'all about a little time when I was depressed. Like I said, for a year and a half, and I was going through my own thing. Okay, so I was attending beauty school. Finally graduated, yay. I was attending beauty school, and I was so excited, so excited. But like, a year and a couple of months before, my grandmother had just passed away, and she was literally my rock. Like, I love her so much, and I miss her. I got a little tattoo for her right here on my arm, but she had passed away, and I was still in high school, and I was close to graduating. Yeah, I was close to graduating, and it's sad that she couldn't be there for me or anything like that. Well, go to the graduation, even though I didn't even go to graduation, but just the thought of her, like, oh, I'm proud of you, even though I know she is, but her saying it, like, really would have meant the world to me. Because high school is one of those things that is not easy to go through anyway. But I just had started beauty school in October, and I was so excited because hair is my passion, skincare is my passion, and also kinds of makeup, but I'd rather leave that on the back end. But I was so excited, and I had just moved to Brooklyn, and I was living with my cousin, my aunt, and stuff. And they was all happy for me. They was like, yes, you want to do this, da 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 da. And I was so pumped. And I remember the first day of class, I was in the bathroom, like, because I got there so early. Everybody knows I'm an early bird. But I got there so early, and I was in the bathroom, and I was just talking to myself. Yes, I talked to myself. I was just talking to myself, and I was like, dang, I wish my grandmother could be here right now. And then, like, I just remembered, like, I was remembering, like, little things that me and my grandmother used to do, like me paint her nails and all that other stuff. And I was like, dang, I just wish she was, like, physically here, but I know she's here with me. So, that was just a little moment I had in school. And as I carried on through the school year, I was getting really frustrated and low with myself, because I'm not a school type of person. I love education, but I don't like school. Even though this school was mainly hands-on and doing my creativity, I don't like being structured and like boop, 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 boop. I like planning my own stuff. So school was kind of hard for me and everything. And I didn't know who to turn to, you know? Like, I know my mother was there for me and my sisters and everybody else in my family was there for me, but the person I wanted there for me wasn't. So I turned into a little depression mode, and I didn't know how to get myself out of it. So I just started spiraling down, and around that time, what also made it worse was I wound up getting kicked out of school. I wasn't bad or anything like that, and I didn't get kicked out because it was my fault or anything. It literally wasn't my fault or anybody else who got kicked out fault. But I got kicked out, and it made everything worse because it was like I was so close. Like, I was so close to graduating from that school, and I was like, now what am I gonna do? Because I was like, I thought the situation was going on my permanent record or whatever, and I was like, nah, I don't know what to do, and I'm already sad because my grandmother's not here, so I'm like, my world is just coming to an end. Like, I don't know what to do, and I was praying and stuff like that, and I just felt as if nothing was working, even though I was having little miracles happening in front of my face, but I didn't even realize. But I was like, what am I gonna do? I literally didn't tell nobody, like none of my friends or anything like that, until like a month or so later. And I was like, yeah, I had to transfer schools because I had to get kicked out. And everybody was like, what? Oh my God, what did you do? What did you do? And it's like, whenever people first say, what did you do? It's like, why do you assume that I did something? You know? So I just felt a certain way about that. But starting over, it hurt me because it pushed me back. I felt like it pushed me back so far, even though I really didn't. But I just felt like it was because I was so close. So when I started the new school, I had to, in beauty school, let me explain this. In beauty school, they go by hours. You have to complete 1,000 hours before you're able to take your state exam, which is your state board, which is hands-on, which is you doing on the mannequin head and everything. And then you also take your written, which is multiple choice, but if you ever go to beauty school, you'll know what I mean. They are crazy. But I was so close with my hours, and then when I went to transfer my new school, which I loved, but before I get into that, I got pushed back hours, and I was like, oh my God, now I have to do this all over again. And it's like, I waited for forever, my whole high school year, to do this, and now I have to start fresh again. And it's like, oh my God, it just made me so sad on the inside. Like, I would be smiling and everything in everybody's face, but I would be so sad on the inside, and I didn't know what to do. But as I got more comfortable within the school, I met wonderful, wonderful people there, and I also have wonderful people at home. So while I was there, I would just be talking with some of the girls, and whenever they would talk to me, I would feel so much better. That's what I'm saying. Like, talking to people will make you feel so much better. Like, don't ignore it. Like, talk to somebody. But those ladies at my school and at my other school that I went to, also them too, like, I just thank God that I met these people. And everything happens for a reason, and everything is for a season. So I was just so happy to meet them, even while I was in my depression. Like, I don't know how to explain it, because they would talk to me, they showed that they cared, and that we eventually built like a whole little family in the school. And I'm so proud of everybody because we're all graduating back to back. But I'm so happy that I even met them and got to even talk to them, because if I never got kicked out of the other school, I would have never met them. So that was a blessing in disguise. So when I was talking to them, they would be like, "You okay?" Like, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And a couple of people, like my friend Kenya, she will be like, "No, G," that's what they call me, or Gigi, talk to me. And also my teacher, oh my God, I love her so much, Miss Nicole and Miss Jenny. Oh, and Miss Joe, but Miss Nicole, she helped me in so many ways that she still doesn't know that she's helped me with. But my point is, I'm trying to say communicate, like communicate, because you never know who's there for you. You never know who's gonna help you. You never know what's gonna happen when you talk, and like how you probably are helping other people who's probably going through the same thing and just again doesn't know how to talk about it or talk to someone, or feel like they can't trust somebody to talk to, anything like that. So it's okay. And also, it doesn't have to be someone that you know or someone in your family or anything like that. There's plenty of hotlines or stuff that you could talk to, like if you really don't want someone who kind of knows you, like opinion, because you may feel like, oh, you're just saying that just because you know me and stuff like that. So also you could do research on like how to bring yourself out of depression. Like, another thing that helped me, when I say that, another thing that helped me was distracting myself. And when I say distracting myself, I don't mean like covering up my depression. I meant like hair. Hair was my distraction. I would sit at home and I'll be on my YouTube videos and I'll just be watching hair tutorials and everything, and it would just make me feel so much better. And also with the talks, it was just like I was slowly but surely coming out of depression, and it was one experience I will never forget and hope I will never ever have to go through again. But knowing that you're loved and someone cares and that you're needed is one of the best feelings ever. So being that I was finally feeling that again, and that there was people here even though my grandmother wasn't here, I cared about me, it was so amazing, and I just feel so blessed. And I want people to know that like I keep saying, like, you're not alone. Like, there's trillions and billions of people, even though I'm probably saying the wrong numbers, out here who honestly is here and care for you. Like, don't ever feel alone whenever there's billions of people around you, because you're not. And don't always be so mad at somebody, like, you never know what they're going through. Like, love people, like try and make somebody else happy. Don't be so selfish all the time, even if you're not selfish. Like, just know, like, keep saying this, people are here for you. Like, and also don't feel bad for always being a person to give and give and give, because there's a reason why you keep giving and giving and giving, and eventually you may not feel it at the moment, but there's little things that's gonna happen in your life that you're gonna be like, wow, but sometimes you wouldn't connect it to, oh, that happened because of this and this and that. But don't hate who you are, and don't hate who somebody else is. Try to be understanding with yourself and with other people, and just be you and be the best you can be. And so what if someone doesn't like the you? Then oh well with them. Too bad for them, because they probably missed out on one of the most wonderful people that they will ever have in their life. But it's just, depression is like crazy. Like, it's like a little insect that just sometimes won't leave you alone until you kill it yourself or find other ways to kill it. But I don't know. I just wanted to share my story. And yeah, I look so weird. I'm sitting on the floor and I'm in my pajamas, my little onesie. But I just wanted to get my little story out there, because maybe somebody else is going through something or don't have an outlet to talk to anybody, and I just want to let you know that you're not alone. So you could always inbox me, talk to me. I don't know, email me or something. I don't know, I'm not giving you my number, but just know you're not alone. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, do some research, and be happy. Be the best you can be.
Follow me, hoes, you rusty hoes.